Hi, I'm Alex Thompson, a fisherman, surfer, and photographer born and raised in New Jersey, where my upbringing and 10 years as an ocean lifeguard molded my love for all things water. If there were waves or fish, I was stoked. Now, I spend the majority of my time in the heart of Central America's jungles, where the Pacific Ocean meets a lush coastline, chasing big fish and even better surf. Join me on my search through nature's playground as I share the hardships and triumphs of my endless pursuit for the ultimate catch.
You gotta be kidding me.
Welcome to Tidal Surf and Fish. Yeah, buddy. Welcome back to another episode of Tidal Surf and Fish. On today's episode, me and my buddy Kyle headed down to the port to try to hike down the estuary and hope for a good sunset bite. Tomasin! Isaac está aquí, o no? Isaac? The old man on the right is Tomasin. He's one of the local legends here in the fishing scene. He takes care of all the boats in the port. And we were hoping his second youngest son, Isaac, would come fishing with us. Pretty epic coast. We got a river mouth right here. Hopefully some snook or a rooster or snapper. Oh. Isaac had heard we were looking for him and came and found us out on the rocks. He was showing me pictures the day before of him with a bunch of little snook and snapper that he got in the river mouth, and had a couple stories of some rooster fish as well. Here, right at the rocks, you can actually see a small snapper try to eat my twitch bait right as I was pulling out of the water. Oh. Regardless of catching fish or not, nothing beats a nice sunset hanging out with a local kid who's trying to show you some of his fishing spots. Vámonos, vámonos.
Aquí no pasa nada. Puedes entrar, salir de noche.
Está bien. Con usted, ¿verdad? El local. El jefe de los jefes.
This was our first day fishing down here. We kind of showed up a little late. We decided to give it another try the next day, headed down a little earlier, and hope to have a little better luck than the day before. Besides the local fishermen and surf camps, a lot of tugboats will be pulling barges with materials from the freighters out at the buoys offshore. But the spot looked absolutely insane. Nice rock ledge with a drop off. Everything seemed perfect, tide switch, but I don't know. Sometimes you just can't make a bite happen. You gotta put your time in and figure things out. On our walk back, we were kind of brainstorming different approaches for the river mouth. Right as we got to this point here, we decided to take a few more casts, and lo and behold, GoPro died, and my knot failed on a nice rooster fish at sundown. My run of bad luck was only just beginning. But staying here with Colin at Puerto Sandino Surf Resort, there's enough waves and 5-star food to keep your mind off any bad fishing session. Here's Colin, the owner of the camp. I've been scoring waves with him over the last couple years. He's always there for the community, there for others, and does whatever he can to make sure everybody's having a good time. If you haven't noticed already, when I'm not surfing or fishing, I'm in the water shooting the crew. Gotta give it up to my girlfriend for braving the hot sun and filming me when she likes to surf herself too.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Ew! Clips. Los Angeles Clippers.
After getting a couple fun sessions of good waves, I was thinking about fishing again and decided to head off on another mission. Alright, I'm down at a river mouth and I'm going to try to cross and fish out in a rip current. I'm going to cross this river first. This was my first time swimming across this river mouth. I had surfed here before, but it's definitely pretty deep with some current, so kind of creepy. Like any estuary system in Central America, you're always kind of thinking about big reptiles. Out on a finger sandbar right now, in front of a river mouth. Gonna try to work some lures in the rick going out to the ocean. See if I can find a surf or something. Match some of these mullet in the river. Mag darter in the current. Finally hook up to a little snook here, and what do you know? Runs right at me, shakes its head, spits the lure. God, I love fishing. I just missed a fish, missed a snook. Oh, I just missed a snook. Nothing like casting in denial after missing a fish, thinking it's gonna hit again. Thing bit, ran at me, stuck its head out of the water and spit the hook. Heading back across the river mouth. Another day. Probably should invest in a sealed reel at this point, but I just keep trucking away with the Daiwa BG series.
Back out on the sandbar again. Missed a snook yesterday. End of the outgoing tide. I'm gonna try again.
I really was trying to push through all my bad luck here. I was surfing and I got out just to keep fishing, thinking about the snook I missed and the other fish I'd been missing in the last couple weeks. But hey, that's how you gotta do it fishing. You just gotta have faith. That doesn't always mean it's gonna pay off.
Pupper fish. I got a pupper fish.
What do I get for all my hard work and dedication? A puffer fish on a swim bait. That's the reality of surf casting now. Just makes those days when you get a good bite that much sweeter. Never stop searching for the next one. So far here, I've lost a snook, had a snapper blow up on a twitch bait, didn't connect, and had a failed knot on a nice rooster fish right at sundown, and a bunch of skunks. Busted my finger open casting. Been paying for it, so hoping something turns around. We'll see. My buddy Kyle's coming up here. We're gonna go take a walk to another zone in the estuary where it dumps out in the ocean, so see what happens. Thanks for watching Tidal Surf and Fish. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. I really appreciate all the support I've been receiving from you guys. Cheers. See you next time.